resist. Combine, empower, deliver, concede, declare. Fear knocks on the door, faith answers, no one's there. One without the other one doesn't prevail. Without a drop be there no wave upon which hope can sail. Hesitate not, forward in power of number. First let this beat stir your dusty conscience from slumber. Proletarian restitution.
Next time I'm not letting them through. Yeah, they can go around.
A whole lot of nothing to lose, surrounded by family units and ruins. You can't see the emotional bruise, reopening all wounds. Can you give me a distraction? Can I inject it straight raw? Gives me gratification when I get tested by the so-called law. And when I test my own faith, always selecting the shortest straw. They're the gatekeepers and hunters, we're the subjects of bait. But there's one more flaw. We're our own prey when we move fast and feel all the same. We need pain to experience feeling real. There are no straws. Realise where we're coming from is thriving on hate in their eyes. Blind to the generosity and camaraderie despite the suicide rate. So afflicted by poverty, can't afford to spend time. Outsiders view it as one-dimensional, as resorting to crime. Too tight-fisted to give to ourselves. It's not born of greed, it's from adapting to fisticuffs, fighting for life. White knuckling, feeding in need. Brought up, cut down. If you're falling short, you pick yourself up and stand tall, yeah. Staking cuts by the glass ceilings and oppressed, backed up against a working class wall. Callous palms from bricks and mortar, just to offer a byproduct of boredom, a son or daughter to carry on the legacy. The saga will continue, leading our own offspring to the slaughter. These aren't parables, some space for a moral at the end of the story. The straight and narrow's unmanageable when there's no space for a paragraph to be narrated in all its glory. Beat ourselves up as a parody, the sequel's details will be gory. Parental advisory, self-explanatory. Blame and betrayal, two themes that are mandatory. Mindless mayhem motivated towards brutality. They would love our creativity to be senseless criminality, as opposed to what the reality is, it's unlimited solidarity. The old Arabic proverb states, God judges a tree by its fruits, not by its roots. Well, our God this world demonstrates the likely false idol of hate could put on for the better. If God is monetary and we're broke, then we're heroics, corrected, a physical expression of humility. Genuflect only to get connected. Concrete wise, stay grounded and keeping street. Urban psyche ability, trusting that all our gift horses have impeccable teeth. The hereafter heroes of the metropolitan ministry. At the entrance to heaven, pounding what we've gone on its gate. Where honesty is treason, here the truth doesn't set you free. See, heresy is reason, our era called the tail end of Christianity. This is where Eden yields blessed underdogs from the underworld, our deletion fields. Dragged up by accident, loved by default, admired from a distance, told off and not taught. Ask and you shall receive, ye shall be seen and not heard. Encouraged to conceive and narrow-minded God's word. God's in the palm of their hand, social control taking a stand, eliminating one virus for another on demand. I'm afraid of failure, weed subdues to care. Convince myself from reflecting deep when I'm lost in a stare. I can't handle reality, I don't want to be facing life. I believe in anarchy, but I'm too busy chasing strife to apply principled ideas to my routine. Scared not out of cowardice, but because we're human beings. Mother Nature will suffice and God will provide survival mode. We just mimic behavior, can't comprehend, do as you're told. Because our mothers were busy with born profound. We learned that silence is golden, hypersensitive to every sound. The combination of a dishonest environment with a surplus of woe. So much falseness, the imagination extinction is a time limit, putting a time limit upon us to grow. Whether brought up kicking or screaming or cradled into this existence, truth seeking is our full-time occupation. Never slacking off, building stamina and resilience. Wielding candid brilliance, courage to hold your own. The ripest apple of the unseen. Home sweet broken home, far cry from juvenile delinquents. Innocence is bliss, but with responsibility comes discomfort. If you never had luxury, independence won't be met with reluctance. Putting your hand out to be smacked, submitting to keeping in line. Retaliate or retract, with duty comes decision time. With duty comes decision time.